Grand Rising is your favorite gotcha girl or least favorite gotcha girl, depending upon which side of coma you fall. Shakisha Cherie here with today's tarot and oracle card reading for Friday, September 26, 2025. Okay, it's my favorite day of the week. Not because it's Friday, but because I just love this is my favorite tarot deck, the Deviant Moon Tarot. And I think right after the African goddesses, this is my favorite oracle deck, the crows, because after the African goddesses come the crows. So let's hop into it, right? Did all my prayers. If it's a little bit louder, if you can hear sounds, I got the door cracked to get some fresh air. Spirit was like, get some fresh air, light some incense, please. So I did. I'm trying to clear out stuck, stagnant energy, bad vibes, all that BS, right? Okay. So, main energy. High Priestess, babies. That means we know what we know, okay? Can't nobody get nothing by us anymore. I can't. It's to the point where like I have a hard time holding conversations with unawakened people anymore because it's just like talking to an NPC. And it's like all that comes out is lies or superficial bullshit. Like I'm beyond surface level BS, okay? I never was one for small talk in the first place. But ever since my intuition got on point, like I just don't have the patience and the time. If you aren't saying something, if it's not the truth, what are we even bothering? Why are we wasting our energy? And people just talk and talk. Oh yeah, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and it's like whoo, my newfound intuition just like, yeah, they bullshitting. They lying straight to their teeth and expect you to believe it. Like, get the fuck away from me. I'm done with liars. I'm done with liars. I'm done with liars. It's collective. We're done with liars. But anyway, we know. We know what we know. They can't get nothing past us any longer. Then we got the Page of Swords. And really quick, I just want to say we got the Page of Swords. Then we got the Nine of Wands, Page of Cups, King of Pentacles. Last card is the Emperor. But if you notice, that's air, fire, water, earth. We about to be Captain Planet up in this bitch. When your powers combine, I am Captain Planet. Oh, and before I really freaking forget, because I've been meaning to say this all week, the channeled songs that came through today, one that has been playing in my head for the past like week and a half, and I keep forgetting every time I get on here. I mean to say it. Song, "The Promise" by When in Rome, the one that goes, I'm sorry, but I'm just thinking of the right words to say. I know they don't sound the way I planned them to be. But if you wait around a while, I'll make you fall for me. I promise you, I will. Now, take that. I mean, if you've been thinking about it or heard that song recently, that's confirmation for you that this is your reading. Extra confirmation. And then, what else was it? That On My Way will pick me up with golden hand. Oh, me see you. Oh, me tell you to run. Nobody's here but the young, right? And last but not least, Tony Braxton, Let It Flow. All right, Let It Flow. And those are like three, I mean, right there. As far as the first one, The Promise, I don't know. It would be nice if it was somebody trustworthy, but I feel like that's being sent to me by somebody who wants me to wait. No, I'm not waiting on none of you mofos. You all had your chances, all right? You had more than enough. You had long enough. You didn't make up your mind quick enough. You thought I'd always be sitting here waiting, twiddling my thumbs and in misery and sadness, just waiting for your ass to come back around. Fuck all of y'all with a splintered broom. Probably like that shit. Nasties. And then Tony Braxton, Let It Flow. I mean, Let it flow. Guys, don't be resistant. Don't be resistant. Just go with the damn flow, right? So, yeah. So then we got the Page of Swords. Sorry. Let's get back to the reading. So that's somebody who's insightful. They are perceptive. They are intuitive. And they keep secrets too, right behind the high priestess. You know what I mean? We know your secrets. We know your secrets. They're also, you know what I mean? All the pages are young. They deliver messages, air, especially communication, all that stuff. But you see, he knows. Look at him. He's got his light shining. He's got his sword of truth up. I'm going to discover some shit out. Now, I'm looking at this is if you are the page, if this is describing you, then you're just the page, you know, right? But there could also be a Page of Swords in your energy who's not so quite in the upright, trying to cause you to be distracted. Because that's the card that came out to support it. Distracted. So there could be a Page of Swords trying to distract you as well. Just put it where it fits, y'all. Y'all know your situation better than I do. Like I said, nobody knows you like you. Whew. That was somebody asked me a few weeks ago. They were like, "Do you read for yourself?" I said, "Yeah, I read tarot cards for myself. Why wouldn't I?" I mean, that's what it's supposed to be for. You're not supposed to be looking into other people's business. I mean, you know what I'm saying. Not like that. Okay. Now, if there's somebody who I feel is doing something to me and I want to know, then yeah, I'll inquire. But I don't just get on here like, oh, what's so and so doing today? Oh, what's their energy like? No, I'm reading for me. That's the way I've always been. I want to know about me. I don't mean this like it sounds, but screw y'all. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, when I get up on the other side, the only one I'm gonna have an answer to and about is myself. It ain't gonna matter what y'all did or didn't do or whatever. So whatever. But yeah, there could be Page of Swords trying to distract y'all. Then we got the Nine of Wands, right? This wounded warrior energy. But it is it's a pause. We're summoning the will to continue after this struggle has been so long and hard. Collective, you're doing a good job. If nobody told you today, excuse me, confirmation burps, you are doing a good job. Spirit is proud of you. We're still here. We still trying. We still doing it. All right. And this pause, this rest that we're taking after this long, even though we've still got hope, right? Them Nine of Wands kind of look like bars, but they are, at least they're stairs. At least they're stairs. And we just got our little light. And like I said, we just like, dog. It's been rough. It's been rough. Just give me a minute. Let me sit here in the dark and rest up before I go back out here and finish kicking some ass. You know what I mean? But this pause, this reflection is causing us to go in a new direction. And also consider that the struggles that we've been through have been putting us in a direction. Because, like I said, Spirit really had to. They had to pull everybody away from me. Because Keisha wasn't trying. Keisha was comfy. Keisha got real comfy and okay. I mean, I was uncomfortable, but I'd always been uncomfortable. It was the way it always been. You know what I mean? I fell for the lies. I wasn't listening to my intuition. I was just like, okay, I guess it's good enough. I guess it's good enough. No, it's not good enough anymore. My soul was like, hell to the no, it ain't. Hell to the no, no. This is not good enough, Keisha. It's not. This is not what you signed up for. And if you stay around these people, if you stay in this job, if you stay in this neighborhood, that's the way it's always going to be. You always going to be in poverty and lack because that's all the people around you are. One, that's all they doing the magic on to keep you in, and two, you know what I mean. The people you keep, that's the energy you have. Even if it's not your energy, whoever you're hanging around is eventually it's gonna rub off on you, right? Isn't that what they say? You sit in the bar long enough, eventually you're gonna have a drink. Yeah, somebody's out there drinking, y'all. So you got somebody in their fields, they drinking, and it was weird. Well, nothing is weird. Everything has a reason and cause for it. But I did look up alcoholism and why they consider it a disease. I'm like, why is it considered a disease? Because I feel like it's a choice. And I'm like, then all all drug addictions and substance addictions are diseases. And then my son, who's very smart, he was like, yeah, Mom, because it changes your brain and blah, 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 blah. I was like, oh, look at you. Look at you. Chip off the old block there, buddy. Always thinking, always thinking. But anyway, I just, you know what I mean. To me, it starts. I guess it starts out as a choice, but after a while, and when I was forced to go to the Inside House for smoking weed, what was that? Back in 2012, 2013, somewhere around there. Okay, again, don't quote me on these things. I don't remember. I go through the trauma, and then my brain's like, fucking just wipe it clean because it's too much. So yeah, I was forced to go to the Inside House for marijuana and sit there and listen. I was like, we are not the same. I'm in a group with, and no shade against anybody who has any addiction, all right? No judgment over here, for real. Everybody go through their problems. Everybody's got to go through what they got to go through. So I'm not judging y'all, but damn, I'm sitting here like, nah, never sold my ass for a bag of weed. No, never got on my knees and sucked the D for some. No, never sold all my kids' clothes for some. If I don't have it, I just don't have it. I might be a little irritable, but that's about it. You know what I'm saying? Come on. These people are in here for heroin and the serious shit. The serious shit. I'm like. and then I leave and go back to my thing and see some of the people who were in my group at the Rite Aid buying beer. Glad to see the Inside House is working. Sure, they'd randomly drug test you, but beer is one thing you could drink. Matter of fact, I started, okay, full disclosure, I started because I couldn't smoke weed while I was there for the 8 months that I was going through this forced ass treatment that I didn't fucking need. I started drinking a tall boy every night. Tall boy, you guys know what they are. Well, some people might know what they are. The big 48 ounce, the tall cans of beer. Just one every night. And it was Keystone Light. Just so I could feel a little buzz. I said, damn, the Inside House is just changing me from y'all just switching my addiction for me. But thank God I did not become addicted. I've never been a drinker. I've said it many times, and I probably continue to say it many times more. I got Irish ancestors, but they didn't give me them Irish drinking genes, y'all. Keisha could not hold her liquor. I'll smoke you under the table, but you can keep all the beer. And I enjoy a glass of wine every now and again, but like, no. I got blackout drunk one time in my life, and when I came to the next morning and my cousin was like, you did this, this, and this, I was like, never again. And never again it's been. Alright, so now that I completely went off on that damn tangent, sorry, I don't know what's going on today. But I guess these things need to be said. Somebody needed to hear it. We got the Page of Cups, our water energy. So this is a reflective, imaginative person, compassionate, or with gratitude, right? And this card came out with exposed. So we could be feeling exposed. There could be a Page of Cups. If you are in this Page of Cups energy, you could be feeling exposed. Maybe you could be feeling like you're in your emotions. A lot of Cups energy been coming out this week. Like, I feel like we're in another big ascension period, especially for my collective and others like myself. You heard that, Hong Kong confirmation. We're just in this period where it's rough, and I've been feeling all the feels. You guys, 1 minute I'm fine, the next minute I'm crying, the next minute I'm thinking about things that happened 20 years ago that I damn near forgot it. Like, why is that popping up? Just working through it to get it all out, because on this next level I can't take it with me. We can't take it with us, you guys. So you might be feeling a little exposed. All right. Just get with your team, get with your spirit team, and they'll help you through it, because it's rough. It's rough right now, but we gonna make it. We always do. We always pull through, y'all. Then we got the King of Pentacles. This is somebody who's business savvy, a wise investor, but they're more concerned with their money matters than they are with their spiritual growth and insight, okay? And this came out with displacement. Now the book said, because I read this one, because this has card, this is the first time I think this has come out for me, even when I use this in personal readings. That's what I meant to say. That's what I completely forgot, but now we're back real quick. Somebody said, they asked me, do you do personal readings for yourself? Because they heard that somebody said that you shouldn't read for yourself. Why shouldn't you read for yourself? Nobody knows me better than me. Why shouldn't I read for myself? Yes, I still get readings from other people, and I watch readings on YouTube, but why shouldn't I read for myself? I feel like I'm the best judge of what's going on in my life. So who knows better than me? Who knows better than me? Plus, I've got the abilities. I understand you don't read for yourself if you don't know what the fuck you're doing, but like, I've done this many lifetimes, and this is just me remembering. This is just me, my soul remembrance. Like, yeah, this is just how we do it. So each time it gets a little bit better, a little bit easier. So anyway, yes, displacement. The book said sometimes crows get angry and they displace their anger on you. They can't take it out on. I think we can all relate to that, right? You get upset and there's nothing you can do about the whoever or whatever made you angry. You can't change the situation or do anything to the person, so you displace that anger. So somebody, there could be a King of Pentacles in your energy who's displacing their energy, or their anger onto you. Or you could be this King of Pentacles displacing your anger on somebody else because you can't get to do what you really want to do. And I know that I got plenty of ops. I got plenty of disowned family members and fucking fake friends who are blaming me for the bullshit they got themselves in. Y'all signed up for that shit. Nobody told you to do it. Nobody told you to do it. You was happy to do it. You was happy to believe the lies, the gossip, and just thought you was gonna get all the pentacles. Nobody told y'all, don't just place your anger on me, bitches, because I don't accept it. I send it back. I multiply it. Pick up their anger and drop it on their fucking heads. Thank you, team. And then last but not least, we got the Emperor. That's a strong male figure, a leadership. It could be accomplishments. It could be ambition, but it came out with wrath, y'all. If you're in this Emperor energy, you might be a little upset with these people who displace all their anger onto you. Matter of fact, some of that anger you're feeling is probably their projected anger. All right? And there could also be an Emperor, someone in a position of power who is about to bring the wrath of God onto these mofos who have been doing all this to you. Okay? All right, it's going to be all right, collective. We're going to be all right. We will. So that's your reading for today. I hope it was helpful. If it wasn't helpful, I at least hope it was entertaining. And I'll see you again when I have another message. Have the day you deserve, my lovelies.